Hello and welcome. This is Insti and I'm playing Layers of Fear. Well, actually, I have played the Layers of Fear. If you know, you have seen the finale of the Layers of Fear. So, what am I doing here? Well, I kinda decided to try this again, so I'm continuing with my old save, which you probably seen from my playthrough. And now I'm trying to go for. What was the ending? I'm checking out the Steam overlay, sorry about that. It's the self-portrait ending. So if this works, this should be the self-portrait ending uh, where we are painting our own self. How did it differ from the original playthrough? Well, I was following a guide. If this works, I'll put the link on the information box. This is from Steam Guide. Who did this actually? By djae, djae, okay, I can't pronounce it. I probably pronounce it incorrectly. Anyways, yeah, it's a quite robust guide, and I think it's also, I think it assumes at least a little bit that you have done the loop ending at least. So basically, what I needed to do, I just followed the guide, avoid everything not said in the guide, just doing what the guide says. So if everything went correctly, this should be the self-portrait ending. And if this works, then I'm trying to family portrait. So let's see how it goes. The painting still seems similar at this part. Any changes in the text? Come on. I used to hate you. Uh, Not anymore. I think even now, in spite of everything, I still might love you. You see, I finally understand. I know how you must feel, lost, alone. It took me a while, but I finally realized, even with us, you have always been alone. I recognize that now as the quintessential part of your being. But even for you, there is still a way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it, if only for yourself. Okay, this is definitely different. I didn't have the last time. You never finish it. So I don't know why that baby is crying. It's from earlier part where I need to avoid opening a chest where the baby is, which I did in the first playthrough, and it keeps wailing in the background. But anyways, I digress. We have the painting last part. It actually was quite fast to play this. I think less than 2 hours. But again, I don't recommend to do that in the first playthrough. Just go there, enjoy it, get whatever ending you get, then try to get the rest of the endings. Again, most likely you will get the loop ending if you like to collect everything, read everything. But in these other endings, you have to either avoid the coast, like in this, you had to avoid the coast, and you had to avoid everything belonging to the wife and collect everything that belongs to the artist. It's hard to explain, but yeah, let's see how it goes. Yes.
Yes, that's it. Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way. And it was all worth it. Perfection. Immortality.
Dorian Gray. So we have this selfish ending. I think you should be able to get all the endings on the same save, and of course I'll try that. Again with the painting room. What happened with the noises? And indeed, with the crank, you just have to run. Don't look back, just, well, not run, just don't look back, just go forward. And open the door. No step back whatsoever. Yes, magnum opus. At least one of them. I know what I want achievement. So, I'll see if I can skip this. And... okay, can I... I'll have to see... I guess this is the same save. So, now I'll go for the... family ending, if I can. I'll have to check this.
I know how
Be
you
right
must
back.
feel. Lost.
Well, let's see.
Alone. Hopeless. You probably deserve it.
Yeah, I wanna skip this. I think we should be able to get the family ending, because again, like I said, I'm playing on the same save. So, yeah, I would need to start so-called new game. Anyways, I don't want to bore you with the another playthrough, because it will be quite similar as it was. So, next time when we see you, I hope to achieve the family ending. So, see you soon. Here we are again, less than around 2 hours or less. And now I hope I have done everything correctly. So, if everything went well, this should be the family ending, the third ending. So, fingers crossed. Oh, I really hope I didn't fail it. I'll check the note. Come on. I used to hate you, not anymore. I think even now, in spite of everything, I still might love you. You see, I finally understand. I know how you must feel. Lost. Alone. It took me a while, but I finally realized. Even with us, you have always been alone. I recognize that now as the quintessential part of your being and quintessential part of your being. Sorry, and I admit hoping we could become a true part of your life. It was a grave error on my part. Sorry, and I admit hoping we could become a true part of your life was a grave error on my part. A grotesque misunderstanding. Still, if we are to make any sense of all this, if any of this ever mattered to you, finish it for us. So yes, I recognize that now as the quintessential part of your being. And I admit hoping we could become true part of your life as was a grave error on my part. Okay. So it would seem that I'm getting the family ending. And yeah, I will leave the guide on the information box, and but again, it was easier to follow when I had done the loop ending, and quite fast actually. So, anyways, let's not digress. Let's see how this ends.
Yes, that's it. My love. I am so sorry. No. It's a lie. It's always been a lie. It won't bring them back. I see it now. I know what must be done.
So it would seem there's no happy ending. Well, happy and happy. Oh, there's my self-portrait also, it would seem. There's the scarred picture painting. Oh, that wasn't myself. Oh no. Interesting. He had all his fingers. Whose finger he did use? Or, again, maybe that this was in his head and he's some asylum and trying to deal with it. I don't know. So we had both endings in this episode. I have chapter select. I could start a new game, but yeah, that's it. It was it was interesting to play this 2 times in a row. Basically, yes, I did that. I played it 2 times in a row. It didn't take that much of time, of course, because I didn't have to read anything. I just did what the walkthrough said. I still miss few collectibles, rat paintings, and some mementos, I think. But I didn't want to find those because I didn't want to fail on these runs, because the idea was just to get those endings. And yeah, that worked quite well. In the family run, your objective is to avoid rats, a few of the parts. Obviously avoid everything that is linked to the painter and his selfish motives. It makes more sense when you play this once, or check the playthrough and check the walkthroughs. It's apparently point system somehow. So there's a that is the endings are dependent on that. And of course, in the family ending, you have to go for the ghost. You have to always go for the ghost. Every situation where you can. And selfish ending, you have to avoid the ghost all the time. And the baby, I think. And in the family ending, of course, you're trying to also find the baby every place, like the baby in the chest and in the bathroom. So I don't know. I with the loop ending, I definitely mixed everything, because I did everything because that's how I play. I think that's the idea the developers obviously have, because when you start to play, it's normal that you pick up everything you can. You might be avoiding the ghost or not, depending how it goes, but I think I avoided at some points, and at some points I didn't avoid. Of course, I picked up everything because that's how I play, and I think the developers are definitely aiming for that the first ending would be the loop ending, and after that you start to experiment what ending you will get. It's an interesting idea. It can work, although it can frustrate other people. And yes, I use walkthrough because that made it more sense. There are many walkthroughs. I don't know how they compare. Again, I used the Steam one, so I'll put the link on the information box. Anyways, that was my bonus round, Layers of Fear. I still enjoyed it. Obviously, it wasn't that scary in the second and third round. It was more like, yeah, let's run past here, let's go here, go. So, yeah, it doesn't have the same feeling when you play it on the first time, obviously. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this little bonus round, and I will see you next time. Until then, goodbye.